America, the beautiful, a land divided and never equal. It's air filled with deceit, home of the free, but only if you are white and a man with limitless funds. America, the beautiful, a land of bountiful opportunities, reserved are those for men of wealth. And if you're not white, carry your papers. They say you're only two genders. They say you don't own your own body. They say every color but white are to be feared. Historically, who committed more crimes? Who killed more natives? Who enslaved more races? Who created this economic gap? America, the beautiful. Even if you're born here, you're not from here. Even if you served our military, you don't belong here. Even if you work the jobs no one wanted, you need to leave. America, the beautiful. The richest of the rich become richer. The poorest of the poor become poorer. When 1% of Americans rule 100% of America. When is it? For the people, by the people, of the people. In 1933, a man came to power. His words invoked great pride. The population hailed him. Those in power didn't see the threat. Little by little, piece by piece, this man took more and more, until one day he had it all. He had the government, he had the people, he had the military, but he wanted more, and he took more. Little by little he got bigger and bigger, a juggernaut, unstoppable, uncontrollable. Imprisoned those who defied him, eliminated those who were not like him, removed the checks and balances. Tyrannical dictator with ultimate power. 2024, a man came to power. His words invoke great pride. Make America great again. The population hailed him. Those in power didn't see the threat. Little by little, piece by piece, this orange man took more and more, until one day he had it all. Pete Hegseth is the military. Kristi Noem, our home protector. Marco Rubio, our delegate to the world. John Ratcliffe, our eyes and ears of the nation. But the orange man wanted more. Will he get more? Little by little he's getting bigger and bigger. A juggernaut, unstoppable, uncontrollable. He wants to imprison those who defied him. He wants to eliminate those who look different from him. We remove the checks and balances. A tyrannical dictator soon with ultimate power. America the beautiful. Don't be blinded by the tactics of a tyrant. Don't be fooled by the lies and confusion. Be the citizen who sees through it all. Be the citizen who listens, sees, and thinks. Don't be an AI-generated NPC. America the beautiful. We were once a prideful, unified powerhouse. We were once a leader of peace and morality. They want us divided in secrecy. They want confusion, not democracy. You don't have to be an alpha, but don't be a sigma. America the beautiful. We don't have to be great again, because we have been and are still great now. Together in unity we will always be great. Our neighbors, our friends, politics aside, we are all Americans united, every state. America the beautiful.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it. far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here, to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.